I've got my mini Cessna out here this morning that I converted to 2S. I have a Hobby King RX3SM receiver stabilizer unit in it, and all it does is provide wind mitigation. There's no auto leveling to it. It's kind of windy out here today. We'll bring it out here and launch it and see how well it does in the wind. I think this might be the most wind I've flown it in so far. So pretty fun little plane on 2S. Alright, launching. Holy cow. It's been a while since I flew it. I forgot how much power that plane has. I should have launched it at about 50% throttle, not 70% throttle. Holy cow. That was something. Oh my gosh. That flies more like a sport plane now than a Cessna 182. That is amazing, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know, I would say we probably got about 5 to 6 this morning on the wind. Holy cow. That is a pretty speedy 182, isn't it? Holy cow. I don't think I've ever had an overhead wing plane. I don't think I've ever had an overhead wing plane that had that much power. Check that out. If I go above 70% throttle, it can just pull vertical. Can you believe how much power that plane has now? Holy cow, oh, no! I think I stalled it. I either stalled it or a gust came up. This stabilizer does not work very well, that's for sure. I almost hit the truck. Oh man, look at that! It's on its feet. Knocked the cowling off of it. Oh cow! Oh man, that is a ton of fun. Alright, let's get it snapped back on there and make sure my struts are still attached. They are. That is some power. Holy cow. Hey! Alright, let's see if we can launch it again. 50% throttle. I think it must have been, I got a little slow and I think it must have been a wind gust that upended it. Pretty durable little plane though. or else that stabilizer is just a piece of junk, which it may actually be. I'm glad I only purchased 2 of those, because it is not very good. What do you think of that? For a Cessna 182. Oh my gosh. Last time I was out with it, I said it flies more like a Sport Cub now than a Cessna 182, but I think it flies more like an Edge than a Sport Cub. That is amazing. Look at that power. My SBACH 342 I don't think has that amount of power. Yeah, I think I used a little rudder, got slow, used the rudder, my stabilizer just did not stabilize. And I've got the gains turned all the way up on it. All the way up on it, and still you can see that it's just all over the place in the wind. I'm surprised I'm not flying the wing off of it. Alright, let's try split S. Oh man. That is amazing. In the wind. Oh man, I've already had it in the air for 5 minutes. That's hard to believe. I still have a ton of power though, don't I? Let's see. I've had it in the air for 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I still have a ton of power. I just have that little 2S 350 25C LiPo that came in the Aeros Pioneer. That's what I have in it. Man, I don't even think that one is probably supplying all the amps for the amount of power that this power system can produce, and yet that is amazing. Have you ever seen a Cessna 182 with that amount of power? That is too cool. Holy cow. It would just keep going. I've got unlimited vertical on this. I've had it in the air for almost 6 minutes now, right? Oh, now I'm out of power. Oh, there we go. I used that battery up. That was really weird because it didn't taper off. I felt like I still had full power until boom, all of a sudden it gave up on me. But man, oh man, how much fun was that? Can you believe that? I can't believe. I had completely forgotten how much power this little plane has on a 2S LiPo. And that's the stock motor. That is the stock motor, and yeah, the stock prop. Is that a fun little plane, or is that a fun little plane? Well, that's a wrap on this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.